Hey there, Andrew here with South Appalachian weather, July 17th, 2026, about noon Eastern Daylight Time as I'm recording this. And we have a marginal risk today, and actually the next couple of days as well, for the possibility of some strong to severe thunderstorms across our region. Now, I will go ahead and say, normally I actually don't do briefings for when we have a marginal risk, but looking at the parameters of what we're dealing with today, we are looking at this possibility we could see some stronger thunderstorms that may be pushing right on the edge of that line or that threshold of what we consider severe, which that threshold is winds 60 mile per hour or greater as far as wind gusts, or quarter size hail or larger. I'm really more thinking this in terms of wind and the possibility of wind, but we could see some small hail out of these storms in the next couple of days. Taking a look specifically at what's going on, I actually took this picture myself this morning. We have, once again, these elevated heat sources. It's warm enough and humid enough once again, and we actually already, earlier today, there were developing showers and thunderstorms on some of our mountain ridges and peaks. Now, jumping over to the radar in the last couple hours since I took that picture, those storms have continued to mature and are now visible on Doppler radar, with this continuing to develop. So all of that to say, there's a possibility of some splash and dash, pop-up showers and thunderstorms pretty much throughout the day today, tomorrow, and on into Sunday. Each day as we get the heating ramped up, about midday, about noon, about where we are now, continuing on to the afternoon and evening hours, pretty much at any time we could see the possibility of a marginally severe thunderstorm. Now, you may remember a couple weeks ago leading up to the 4th of July, we were having very severe thunderstorms every day. I'm not really seeing that in what's going on. These are more just going to be on the edge of, we may have a few power outages. We may have a few tree limbs down. We may have a few things like that. There could be that possibility of seeing a brief flash flood warning pop up, things like that, depending on what happens. So I'm really just saying for this weekend, as usual, always a good idea, stay weather aware. Make sure that you're being aware of your surroundings. Say you're heading out on the lake. Say you've got some work to do, something like that. Just be aware of what's going on around you and be prepared to, if you're out on the lake, head in if storms do develop. If you're out in the woods, maybe hiking, trail running, something like that. Anything you might be doing this weekend, just make sure you factor this possibility of strong to severe thunderstorms into your plans, because yes, they will be triggered by our mountain ridges and by these peaks, but after that, they could drift just about anywhere. So bear that in mind as we head through the next couple of days. I would be remiss if I didn't mention, of course, it's been making the headlines like crazy, the smoke to our far north coming down from Canada. A quick look at that. Here's actually a satellite image showing that. We are well out of range of that smoke, at least for now. If the wind shifts coming from the due north, that smoke that's over the northern tier of the United States and up in Canada might try to make a push down in here, but I'm not seeing anything related to that right now. Again, need to count our blessings for that, because friends of mine in Ohio and Virginia have already told me it is awful to be dealing with. But again, we should be clear of the smoke, at least for now. Main thing this weekend, once again, is that possibility of some strong to marginally severe thunderstorms, mainly gusty winds, heavy downpours, few lightning strikes. Always bear that in mind for safety, and maybe some small hail as we head through this weekend over the next few days.